Good morning, everybody. This is Weston VA, and it's Sunday, July 19th, 2020, and I'm getting ready to put a video out. Obviously, this will be attached to it, and I want to discuss a couple of the artifacts I found at one site. I haven't hunted it much. I've only hunted it maybe 4 or 5 times, but as you can see, I've done really well there, and this is a very prominent Virginian who fought in the Revolutionary War and served in the First Continental Congress. And he was very instrumental in our victory over the British. So this was all found on his home site. Of course, some of this is obviously post-Revolutionary War. This is 1812. I found this piece last year, and then I found this back in May of this year, and they were about 20 yards apart, and you can see they match great. It's a sash buckle. War of 1812. There was a battery there on the river, guarding the river during the War of 1812, so that's probably where that came from. Flat buttons, obviously, you know, some of them date Colonial all the way through the 1840s. Obviously, we have coins here, you know, 1859, you know, 1897, some lock sabers with the crown on it, toe taps, some pottery, some Civil War era type bullets. Anyway, the one I want to talk about is this right here, and this is in the video. I did not film it. I did not know what it was. I wiped it off and I was like, wow, it's pretty cool. It's obviously I knew it was some type of spoon or knife handle, but I just didn't really know the age and the historical significance behind this. This is an apostle spoon, and this could very well date back to the late 1500s. Yes, 1500. So this is probably one of my oldest artifacts, and I cannot believe I did not film it, guys. It was hot that day, and I just threw it in the pouch, and when I got home and cleaned it, I remember seeing it in Bill Dancy's book, and I was ecstatic, and I posted it, and Bill even replied back and said what an awesome find this was, along with some other people who really know their colonial artifacts. So this piece here is super cool, and just to kind of go along with it for some written documentation on it, here again we're going to go to Bill Dancy's book, and I strongly recommend, if anybody can get a chance to get this book, Discovering Virginia's Colonial Artifacts, a comprehensive guide to recovery, identification, and preservation by Bill Dancy. This book, hands down, the best reference book to date that I've had on colonial artifacts. And as you can see, right here it is. And there's the literature. Among the oldest forms of spoons dating to the 1500s to the early 1600s are those cast figures at the end of the handle depicting the details of one of the 12 apostles. And then, as you can see, Jesus all the way down, Peter, Andrew, James, John, Philip, Bartholomew, Thomas, Matthew, James, Jude, Simon, and Judas. So anyway, as you can see, what a great artifact that I found, and it's on page 204 of Bill's book. But anyway, I just want to kind of share that with everybody before the video. And here it is again. So very, very happy with it, along with the sash buckle. Of course, that was a great find, and you know, little homemade weights. These guys were very creative. So anyway, it's too hot to go dig, way too hot to go dig, so my season will probably start up sometime end of September, early October, and then, you know, we got to bounce around with the deer season, and then we'll start picking up in earnest, you know, right after Christmas in January, February, March. Got some good sites coming up, so hopefully they'll produce, and we'll take you along. Also, I'm going to create a new page called American History Live. I'm going to start going to battlefields and kind of giving everybody kind of a brief synopsis of what happened, and kind of walk around and show people some stuff. So I think that'll be a good journey, because our history is slowly fading away. So I would like to take people along. I've had the privilege to be on some very awesome properties, private properties, of course, and have the different perspective on the battlefields than what the Park Service or the state may own. So just stand by for that. There's going to be another YouTube page kind of off of from the digging part. So please look forward to that, and I appreciate everybody subscribing and sticking around. Thanks a lot. Hey everyone, it's West Virginia. It's Saturday, April 12th, 11th, and I've only been out about 25 minutes. Came out to a good buddy's house. He lives across the street from a very prominent historical site. So I'm using the Knox today. It's like 62 degrees. It's beautiful out here. Unfortunately, he's working. You can probably hear his tractors, so he can't come out here. But they just cut the grass, and so I thought I'd come out here and give it a swing while it's so cool outside. But one furniture tack, and then I just dug this broken pewter button here. It came up 8, so dig those low signals. So but yeah, broken pewter button. So that's what I'm looking for. This house does go back to the early like 1700, 1720 era. So hopefully we'll get something else since they cut the grass. So just stand by. Thanks a lot. All right, I think it's some type of sling buckle piece, and it broke right here. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. There's Rev War and War of 1812 activity in this area. Confirmed, I mean, records and artifacts. So it was deep. way way over the pinpointer. I mean, that was probably 15 inches in the ground, and the Knox hit it. It didn't hit it hard, guys, but it enough of a squeaker that I went down and investigated. I got down about 10, maybe 12 inches and thought it was going to be iron, and kept going at it, and it popped out. But you know what? I think that's to the wreath. I think that's to the wreath that I found the eagle piece out here last September, and I'm missing the wreath part that goes in it. That's exactly what that is. So I found the other piece to it. I've got the eagle to this. Holy crap, that's exactly what it is. I found the other piece. Now if I can find the wreath that the eagle set in, I'd have the whole complete thing. That's it right there. That's the belt piece, and I have the eagle that goes right to it. It's going to hook right there. I guarantee when I get home and hook it up, it's going to be this whole piece. Oh my god, dude, that is awesome. That's exactly what it is. Exactly. And I'm about probably 15 yards from where I found the eagle piece, the centerpiece. That is crazy. All right, one more piece to find, and I got the whole set. Thanks a lot. All right, got a perfect match. Found that last September and found this yesterday, and it is a dead match, no question. Perfect fit. That is so cool. So last September, yesterday, about 15 yards apart, and both were deep. This was about 12 to 14 inches deep with the Deus, and this was about 16 inches deep yesterday with the Knox. Like I said, it hit it, but not hard. But the Deus slammed on that one. But being round, I expect that instead of, like a rectangle. But anyway, perfect match. I had to go back and get it, guys. I knew it was there somewhere. So I'm just glad I found it and got it back together. Thanks a lot. All right, probably pretty certain that this was a game piece, like a checker that they made. There was a 1812 camp here, Revolutionary War activity here, like I said, and probably some Civil War stuff, because I know some people down the street have found some Civil War artifacts a little bit further down the street. Same block, but just a couple of houses down, but these are like 6-acre lots. So they have found some Civil War stuff. Anyway, I'm most certain that's exactly what it is. It was deep too, it was about 9 inches, and I'm certain that that was a checker piece, or game token or something like that. Alright, next. Alright, here's a pretty little cuff button. It's a one piece shankage. Came up with a 10 or 11 on the knocks. It's a pretty button. Alright, thanks a lot. Alright, my second shield tack. This is definitely Colonial, no question about that. And got the hooks on the back. Found one about a month ago. This one's in a yard, so it was deep. It was about 15 inches deep. Alright, thanks a lot.